Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. I am Tripti and I hope you all are doing great and having fun. Let's start with our morning maths class. So children, I hope by now you are able to see my screen. All right, so let's start with even numbers, odd numbers and prime numbers. So here, let's see what are even numbers. Even numbers are the numbers that are the multiples of 2, which comes in the times table of 2. They can be, you can make pairs of the numbers. So even numbers are the numbers that are the multiples of 2, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are the even numbers, and the numbers ending with 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, all those numbers are called as even numbers. So numbers that end with 2, 4, 6, 8, 0, those numbers are called as even number. Now be it 52, 38, 70, 44, 26, the numbers that end with 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 are called as even numbers. Over here, we can also say that 0 is an even number. Now, let's see the even numbers. Let's see the numbers which are not even. What do we call those numbers? The numbers that are not even, what do we call them? So, the numbers that are not even, first we will remove all the even numbers. I have done that. Now, the remaining numbers are called as odd numbers. These are the odd numbers. So children, one more thing, I want to inform you that these sessions are live on YouTube. I would request you all to kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get regular updates. Also, you have a live chat option under the video. Kindly make use of that live chat so that you can ask your questions or queries, or you can, give answer to the questions that I'm asking. Right? Okay. Also, there is a comment box. You can comment your queries if you're watching, if you're not watching this video live, if you're watching it later on, you can comment under that. Okay, so over here, we have the next number, odd numbers, which are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 23. These numbers are called as odd numbers. So we have learned about even numbers. We have learned about odd numbers. Even numbers are the multiples of 2, and odd numbers, we can say they are not the multiples of 2. Okay. Now we'll talk about factors. What are factors? Let's see the factors of 2. Factors of 2 means you see 2 in which times table, which number times table. So I see 2 in the times table of 1 and 2, like 1 times 2 is 2, or 2 times 1 is 2. Yeah, so I can say that there are 2 factors of 2, that is 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are the factors of 2. So the number 2 has only 2 factors, that is 1 and 2. The numbers that have only 2 factors, neither less nor more, the numbers that have only 2 factors, those numbers are called as prime numbers. Numbers which have exactly and only 2 factors, those numbers are called as prime numbers. Yeah. So this is about prime numbers. Numbers that have exactly 2 factors, those numbers are called as prime numbers. Okay. Now you must be thinking, what do we call the numbers which have more than 2 factors? I'll tell you that also, but towards the end. Okay. Let's discuss more about prime numbers. So keep this thing in mind, the numbers that have only 2 factors are called prime numbers, like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, all these are prime numbers. Now, let's say we have we have a lot of numbers. Now we need to find out what are the prime numbers here. Which numbers over here in the list are prime numbers? We need to see that. Okay, if I give you 1 or 2 minutes, will you be able to find out all the prime numbers under 100? If yes, then how? Just give it a try. Just give it a try. You have numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. Kindly find out all the prime numbers. And let me see how many prime numbers you can find out. Okay. Now, um, let's figure out how many prime numbers are there. So there is a method which is called sieve of yeah, it's sieve of Eratosthenes method. Sieve of Eratosthenes method. Now, what is this method? This method, like in mathematics, the sieve of Eratosthenes is an ancient algorithm to find the prime numbers, like up to any limit. Okay. Now, how do we do that? I told you that it's an algorithm to find all the prime numbers to any limit. But how do we do that? So there are a few steps that you need to follow. Let's see. Okay. First thing is you have to kick out 1 as it's neither prime nor composite. Okay. So I will just cut down 1. Okay. So first you did that, right? Now, next step is you have to, if you remember, I, okay, I told you that 2 is the only even prime number because after that, all are the multiples of 2. So they are not prime numbers because they have more than 2 factors, 1, 2, and the number itself, right? So first, I strike off 1 because it's neither prime nor composite. Strike off all multiples of 2, but not 2. Do not strike off 2 because yesterday also I told you that 2 is a prime number. I'll cut all the multiples of 2. You know that I told you that all the even numbers are the multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Yeah. So I will cut down all the numbers, but not 2 because 2 is a prime number, even prime, only even prime number. I'm cutting down all the multiples of 2. Because I told you the multiples of 2 are even numbers. So the numbers that end with 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 are the even numbers. Yeah. So I have cut down all the multiples of 2. Next step is strike off all multiples of 3, but not 3 because 3 again is a prime number because it has only 2 multiples, which is, one second, yeah. It has only 2 multiples, which is 1 and 3 itself. Okay, 1 second. Choosing another color. Yeah, I'm cutting down all the multiples of 3, but not 3 because 3 is a prime number. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That's already cut. 27, 30, 33. Then we have, wait, yeah. Then we have 36 cut down, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, right? Then we have 54, 50, 60 here. After that, we have 63, 66, 69, 72, already eliminated. Then 75, 78, 81, 84, 87, 90, 93, 96, 99. Yeah, I have eliminated all the multiples of 3. Strike off all the multiples of 5, but do not strike off 5 because 5 is a prime number. It has only 2 multiples, that is only 2 factors, that is 1 and 5 itself. So I'm striking off all the multiples of 5, but not 5. So you know that the numbers that end with 5 and 0 are the multiples of 5. So the ones that are ending with 0, they are already cut down. So let me cancel all the ones ending with 5. Yeah. The next step is you have to strike off all the multiples of 7, but do not strike off 7 because 7 is a prime number, right? 7, 14, 21. So you by now you will find out that most of the numbers are cancelled. Okay, but still we need to check. We need to give a check here. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56 cancelled already, 63, 70, 77 I'm cancelling. Then it's 84, 91, and 98. Oh, cancel just 3. Now, uh, 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 wait, just hold on. Did I miss something? Yeah, I think I missed green one here. 69. Okay. All right. Now, all the remaining numbers over here, I will just circle them. The remaining numbers that we have here, like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 59, 61, 60, 71, 73, 79, 83, 80, you can see, which were not strike. These all numbers are called as So sorry for that. Left over now, numbers are called as prime numbers. Okay. They have only two factors, 1 and the number itself, called as prime numbers. Just allow a moment. Okay, perfect. So all these numbers are called as prime numbers. Now let's move on at other prime numbers. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23. Total, we have a total of 9 prime numbers below 25. Okay. Then we have 15 prime numbers below 50. 9 here, 6 here. We have a total of 25 prime numbers below 100. Because we have 9 here and then we have 4 here. That makes 15 and we have 10 here. So we have a total of 100 prime, we have a total of 25 prime numbers below 100. But let me repeat, 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number which has exactly and only two factors, 1 and itself. It comes in the times table of 1 and it comes in the times table of 2. Okay? All right. Now, identify prime numbers. What are prime numbers? 2, 11, 31, 25, 7. What are the prime numbers here? So prime numbers are the numbers that have only two factors, 2, 11, 31, 7, 37, 23, 43. Okay. We have done this. Let's look at other prime numbers. Prime numbers have only two factors, 1 in itself, like the factors of 3, 1 and 3, factors of 5, 1 and 5, factors of 13, 1 and 13, 17, 1 and 17. Now here, these numbers have exactly two factors. That's why these are called prime factors, prime numbers. But what about do you remember I asked you this? What about the numbers that do not have any factor? Like they have more than two factors, not do not, but yeah, they have more than two factors. What do we call those numbers? The numbers that have more than two factors, what do we call those numbers? So those numbers are called as composite numbers. The numbers which have more than two factors. One number itself and other number as well. Like 3 factors, 4 factors, 10 factors. All those numbers are called as composite numbers. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. All these numbers are the composite numbers, especially the all the multiples of 2 except 2, all the multiples of 3 except 3, like that. Factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. That means it has a total of 3 factors. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. 4 factors. Factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. 6 factors. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Again, it has 6 factors. So all the numbers that have more than 2 factors, they are called as composite numbers. Right? So, yes, Shuran, that's all for today's class. Before winding up, let's do a quick revision of the things that we have done today. So first, we learned about even and odd numbers. Even numbers end with, like, they are the multiples of 2. They end with 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. Odd numbers are not the multiples of 2. I did not say they are the multiples of 3 or 5. No. I said odd numbers are not the multiples of 2. Like they end with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These are even numbers. These are odd numbers. Okay? Yeah. All right. Now, let's have other thing which we did today is prime numbers. The other one is composite numbers. Now, what are prime numbers and what are composite numbers? Prime numbers have exactly 2 factors. Exactly 2 factors. And composite numbers have more than 2 factors. We also learned that 2 is the only even prime number. Only even prime number. Other prime numbers are odd. So 2 is the only even prime number. Okay? That's what we have learned today. And with this, dear children, we came to the end of this class. That's all for our today's class. Make sure you practice well, and that CEO of Eratosthenes method also. Just try to make like a grade, write down numbers from 1 to 100, or maybe 100 to 200 you can discover by yourself. Like what are the factors, like what are the prime numbers between 101 to 200. With the same method, first the multiples of 2, not 2, cut down 1 also. Like that you have to go. Okay. 1, cut down 1, then don't cut 2, but the multiples of 2. Don't cut 3, the multiples of 3. Don't cut 5, but the multiples of 5 you have to cut down. Don't cut 7, but cut down the multiples of 7. Like this you can do. So yeah, that's all for our today's class. Thank you so much for joining the class. I'll see you soon, like tomorrow in the next class. By the time, take care and have fun. See you.